Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Sports Verdict. Court is now in session. I'm the Honorable Otis Livingston, so please be seated. Today we welcome from CBS Sports Radio, Andrew Bogish, and from WFAN in New York, Evan Roberts. You guys, first-timers to the show, how do you feel about some verdict?
I feel bad for my opponent, Andrew Bogish, because I'm going to assault him in a sports viewing type of way, or sports opinion type
Not
of
for way.
the
The first time, though, so I'm used to it. I'm, as always, happy to be here to make him look good.
Thank you.
Basically sandbagging.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
He's a jobber in wrestling terms.
All right, guys. Now, I'd like to welcome today's jury, made up of sports' most loyal fans. Are you guys ready for some verdict?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Let's go.
You already know.
All right, fantasy football faithfuls, listen up. As you begin your much anticipated fantasy football drafts, you may be thinking ahead to who you can steal in the later rounds that will pay out huge dividends. The case on today's docket: who will be this year's biggest fantasy sleeper, DeAngelo Williams or Bilal Powell? Andrew, kick off the case with your opening argument, and I believe you chose DeAngelo Williams.
Somehow I'm taking DeAngelo Williams here, even though I have sworn off him in the past. This year, I think he is set up for at least fantasy success. He's not being taken until rounds 8, 9, or 10 at CBSSports.com right now. He's in an offense with a new coordinator. Yes, Cam Newton is there, but they want to simplify things a little bit. That means running the football. There's no Jonathan Stewart. He's never healthy, so when they run, it's not going to be Cam either. It's going to be DeAngelo Williams. When he's run, when he's been healthy, he has produced. He had a huge game at the end of last year. He has never averaged less than 4.1 yards per carry. Add that all up, I think he gives you great value in the middle rounds.
The Jet offense, wide receiver-wise, stinks. Quarterback-wise, stinks, whether it's Mark Sanchez or an unproven rookie in Geno Smith. They're going to run the football a lot. The running backs they brought in, Mike Goodson can't get out of his own way. He's in legal trouble. Point is, they're going to run the football a lot because of the quarterbacks. And they're going to run the football a lot with Bilal Powell, who's young with a big upsize. The offensive line is better. The situation is perfect for Bilal Powell and this Jets team. And I admit, I'm a Jets fan. But if you've ever heard me on my radio show, I kill the Jets 95% of the time. I'm not a confident guy. I'm not a positive guy. So for me to go out and pick a Jet as a guy who's a sleeper, it shows you I mean business today, folks.
Foreman, you guys had plenty of time to deliberate. Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor. We got it 4-1. Bilal Powell will be the best sleeper in this year's fantasy draft.
All right, Evan, 4-1. You predicted domination.
Yeah.
You got it.
Well, I kind of feel bad for Andrew. He's a good guy. I didn't want to leave him bloody on the ground, but you put up a decent competition considering you picked a horrible person.
Thank you for your sympathy, and I'm disappointed in the foreman who had the power to still say DeAngelo Williams, but at least he was true to the count and stuck with Bilal Powell.
Classy guy.
Maybe next time we'll
And by the
shoot to
way,
a win.
real men wear pink, because I do it all
you.
the time. So
Whoever said I was a real man? When did I make that claim?
all right, guys.
That's for next week's show.
Yeah, there you go. That's all the time we have for today's case. Until next time, I'm the Honorable Otis Livingston, and this is Sports Verdict.